Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. So, another day, and yes, the Plague Star event is still live, so just as the last video or two, I'm going to be starting there. I'm not going to show all of my runs, but I am going to be putting in time while it's up. So the first thing I'm going to do, we've been farming a ton of parts, and I've got a lot of stuff building, so before we head over to Cetus, I'm just going to check the foundry. Okay, Loki's still got some time to go, but my Ember parts are done. Neuroptics, chassis, and systems. So let's go ahead and grab those. And I guess at this point, we could now craft Ember. I don't remember if I bought Ember yet, but let's just see. We've got what we need. Let's get Ember crafting. Yes, I want to build Ember. So we got a couple more new ones running in the background there. So that's going to get us set up. We're not changing off of Nekros. We're not changing anything on our loadout. We're just going to head straight over to Cetus. Actually, first I need to check. Where did I? Yes, polymer. I mean, that's better than nothing. Kind of was hoping I would pull some plastids, but that's okay. And I got to remember to grab that thing. It takes damage, you know, when it's done and you just leave it. It's already down to 50%, so... That might be what happened to... This might be my new one, and the old one finally went bunk, because I kind of forgot about it for several days. But at any rate, we're going to head back over to Earth, jump right over to Cetus, and get this going again. Let's say busy, sure. Tons of people playing this event. Can't say as I blame them. Though I do want to look at something before we just jump right in. People mentioned that you can get built forma from this. And I didn't even notice that in the possible reward pool. And I didn't see it on the higher difficulty one either. So I just want to kind of reread and look up here before we run in, just to make sure there's no key element I'm missing and or nothing that I'm overlooking. Let's just look at Kanzu, talk to him real quick, look at the bounties. What is this? Prototype sabotage. I'm just looking at these to see if there's a Xeneric lens that popped up on the day. There's not, so we're just going to focus on the abilities. So we've got Plague Star Advanced and we've got Regular. So what happens if I click? You must have... I don't even know what that is. So I guess I can't do the Advanced level. Nothing in here says anything about forma that I can see. It's a boatload of relics. Some auger stuff. I don't know what that is, but I saw somebody mention that in the comments recently to me. Well, it'll be in the past by the time this video goes live, but recently, in real time. Maybe... Maybe it's got something to do with, like, one of the weapon vendors or something. Let's talk to some people. Nakak, I've talked to Nakak before. Actually, Nakak had something tied to an event the last time. Hang on one second. Operational supply. Earn standing to progress. I don't know what that means, but I can at least use some stuff that I have to rank that up. So that's, aside from the couple ranks I have with Kanzu, this is the first place I've been able to actually even apply any ranking. Wait, that's the Eidolon Phylaxis. Or Eidolon, I keep mispronouncing that. So that was one of the things that could unlock advance. So, okay. Let me say yes. Redeem. Can I rank up again? Not enough standing. Okay. So that at least unlocked the ability for me to buy some stuff. That's forma. Is that a blueprint? That's a crafted forma? I don't know what this stuff is. Plague Star emblem. Plague Star. I'm guessing that this might be the... So is this Forma already fully crafted? Blueprint is owned. This is part of a bundle. I don't have this standing, so I can't. I wonder if that's the Forma that's related to this event. Rip and Ren with this assault saw. So I don't have an assault saw yet. And again, I don't think that it's going to tell me, no, you don't have this standing, right? Correct. That's what I thought. Wow, those sound really good too. So it kind of makes me wonder if this is indeed the fully, ready to go Forma. And I need to get more standing, I guess, by doing this event. Let's run the event again. I can't see that these couldn't possibly be related, because here's one of the things needed to unlock the advanced version. And there's Forma over here. Now, this could just be coincidence, but he's also got this Plague Star emblem. So I'm thinking this same... What's this dude's name again? Nekros? Or... I don't know if it's a young dude or a young girl. I have no idea. Let's just say this young person over here, Nekros. If they are not related to the events that pop up in Cetus, I will be shocked. So Nekros seems to be the key to events that happen on Cetus. So I just need to remember that for future. I'd caught it before, but I guess I didn't pay it that much mind. What was it? The water gun event that I did. You could trade in some currency with... Oh, let me pick up a bounty, I guess, while I'm here. So we're going to test a theory. I'm going to run this a few times. We'll see if that standing boosts up when I go back to Nekros, if I can either purchase some stuff or unlock an X tier up. So that's what we're going to do. Nope. Yes, Plague Star 15 to... Wait. Cancel. How do I cancel? Why? Let me travel back to the Orbiter, because I have one of those things I might be able to do an advanced version. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're going to head back to the Orbiter real quick, and then we're going to come back and test a theory to see if I'm on the right path. I have a sneaky suspicion that I am, but until I run some bounties and see if that throws me more standing I can use back in Nekros again, I don't know for sure, but it would be logical if that's correct. So what was that I was trying to craft? Eidolon Phylaxis. That takes Grokdol, Nestlepod, and Iridite. All of which I've got plenty of that, so I just crafted 5. I don't know how many I need, but I crafted that.
Foundry items can be claimed, operator. Are you pleased?
Okay. Jump back over to Cetus. Busy, that's fine. Alright, Kanzu. Let's see if you tell me there's anything else that's going to lock me out of taking a harder difficulty. You must have Infested Catalyst in your inventory to play this mission. That's okay. It'll just take a little longer, but these don't take that long anyway, so let's just head into Plague Star.
The infestation.
We'll run it a time or two, then run back to Nekros and see if we get some additional standing points we can use on him.
And kill the boil. Toxin! The Tenomaggots want my toxin!
That's true, the Tenomaggots do want your toxin. May as well get some Grokdol. back since I used some just a minute ago. Okay.
Fayheck, a 2-bit despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft. Council would like you to make his life miserable.
A face like a rejected skin
More
graft.
miserable.
That's a pretty mean thing to say
Toxins
there,
secured.
bud.
Be prepared. Vayhek knows what we're up to now.
Keep them away, Captain.
There it is.
That machine must finish its work. Of the filthy Alstron rats that infest her walls!
Mm-hmm. We hear you. May as well grab some resources while we're over there, too. Any second now. This part's done. Then I think, what is it after this? Is this the... Find the drone?
It's ready. Now make that boil hurt.
Oh, hey! I finally got one of those mods. Sweet. I don't know what it does, but that's the first one I've pulled. That's awesome. I'm really excited about
A
that.
Grenier drone will serve as an optimal delivery system.
Up there?
I
Fine.
marked one on your map.
Am I the only one that fast travels
Hack in
around to
and
these
insert
things?
The Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
All right. Bonus, keep it above 80%. That's easier said than done, depending on the flight path. Sometimes there's a ton of those enemy drones that come out and they just pepper it. May as well get that companion on its feet. Yeah, that's right. I forgot I wanted to check on the Arcwing launcher. I feel like I don't have one because I didn't craft or didn't have the mats I needed to try to craft. Drone's still fine. Beautiful.
The toxin has triggered
And a
peristalsis.
Revenant chassis.
Antibody
I'm not sure if I already had that one or not.
Prepare for a massive immune response.
Okay. Final stage. Yeah, this doesn't take too long. I mean, I'm sure it's more effective to do this on the higher difficulties since you get more standing for doing it. But maybe it takes longer because it's harder. I have no idea. Maybe there's additional stages. Again, I have no idea. It's glistening magnificence. That's exactly how I describe boils. The glistening magnificence. That's so gross. Come on, 1% left. There we go.
You are not welcome on Kansu's blades.
Okay.
Nothing.
I will
Nice work, number one gun.
travel back to
Breathing easier
Cetus.
back here. During these dark nights,
I like that he called me
Cetus is
number one gun.
grateful for your help. Nakak will keep you supplied until we beat this.
Nakak will keep me supplied. Oh,
You have not won.
he did say go see her. Okay. That answers that question.
Won.
All right. Revenant Augur. Energy spent on abilities converted to shields. Wow, that's a really cool mod. You kidding me? That's a strong mod. Okay. So let's go see. Oh, yeah. Let me do this. Sorry, group. I guess it doesn't matter. I didn't have to wait there. I could have just bowed out. Let's go see Nakak. Whom is over on the side somewhere? Oh gosh. Right here? Nope. I feel like they're around the backside over here somewhere.
Have one prize for locals and one for off-worlders.
Okay, let's try this again. Operational supply. Okay, yeah. So the standing is definitely going up. I don't have enough yet of what I need to do any of that, but that just means that I'll be able to eventually. And that will take credits and erudite, but I also need the standing. And I'm guessing that unlocks the ability to purchase more things. So what I want to do before I hop in again, I am going to run it a few times while I'm here. I'll do cut, but I do want to go back to the orbiter real quick to just take stock of whether or not I can craft the Arcwing launcher. I'm pretty sure that I purchased the blueprint, but I don't think I've ever crafted it. So let's just check this. Arcwing launcher. Segment required. Oh, it's fish oil I'm missing. Okay, that's why I haven't purchased that yet. Or been able to craft it yet. Okay, I get it. That's what we were coming back here to check. So we're going to travel back to Cetus. I'll do a cut before I farm that, but that's where I'm going to pause and we'll cut and we'll come back when I continue my path. But I'm going to pause and I'm going to go run the event a few more times to get some more standing. All right, guys. So, yeah, I ran Plague Star a few more times after the cut, and it definitely looks like I'm on the right path. Gained more standing, went back to Nakak. And I only have one more tier to go before it looks like all I need is just standing required to buy the different wares that they're selling for the event. So, yeah, and got a lot of parts and new mods and things dropping as well. So adding a bunch more to the arsenal. So in the spirit of exactly what we did in the last video, my plan today is to stick with Nekros. I'm not going to be swapping anything else up, but we did farm some of the Plague Star event. So now we're going to cut and we're going to continue going back to other...
so much fun with you, little meat. Ooh, what shall we play next?
Thanks, Roller Attack. I appreciate you chiming in every time I'm trying to say something. And at any rate, what we're going to do is jump back over to other assassination missions and see which ones are farmable. Allied V is one I didn't do yet. I think that's the only one on this planet, right? On Jupiter? Just Allied V?
You have
Themisto. One open squad, not that I think it's necessary. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pop onto Themisto, and we're going to run Allied V. If it drops some kind of frame part, we will back out and double check at the foundry again.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
To make sure we have what we need.
Look.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype. Now, let me show you the future, Zanuka!
Okay.
Oh, Tenno. Project Zanuka is the next step in your evolution. I will make you 100 times stronger. Why resist this?
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
That'll do it. Quick in and out. You gotta love it. Okay.
Won't be bothering us
Let's see.
anymore. Let's get out of here.
Valkyr. So I feel like I already had a Valkyr part, though I don't recall what it was. It might be the chassis. So it definitely looks like, at least on the surface, this might be farmable. If I already have the chassis, I may have to run it 1, 2, 3, 4 more times just to confirm. But we're definitely going to come back and do that again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to back out. I'm going to back out of that group. And we're going to go take a peek at the Valkyr parts that I have. Valkyr, just a chassis. So it's possible that you only get the chassis there, but I think it's probably just RNG and I got the same part twice. So we're going to run back over, check Themisto again, pop right back in. All right, let's see if we get a systems or neuroptics. Yep. Okay, so that confirms that. So we just got to run it until we get systems, and then that, gosh, we are really ramping up the volume of frames that we can utilize. And there's still so many to go. These are just the ones that I found that I know about, that I went back. I don't know if going back to other things that you've done on the harder difficulty after you kind of get deeper, like different drops. There could be a different drop table. I have no idea. All I know is that all we lack is the systems. So we're going to pop right back in. We're going to run it again. Themisto, yes. Come on, systems. Come on. Yeah. I could feel it in my bones. All right, that's perfect. So we'll pick up the blueprint as well from the arsenal real quick. Ah, gosh, I don't even know. It's going to be kind of a ludicrous number of frames. Either have ready to go or very close to ready to go. Back out of that one. All right, Valkyr. That doesn't take that much. None of these do. So let's get those crafting. Okay. We'll pop over here. Valkyr. Probably near the very bottom. Valkyr. Let's see what they're about. Recover 50% faster from being knocked down. That's kind of nice. So quick traversal or grab an enemy from afar. That's useful. Attack speed. And slows the enemies. That's a nice perk. Okay, cool. What's the final? Yeah, it seems like a pretty fun one. Nice. Okay. I feel like there was another one from, was it Hydroid? Let's see, was there something that I was missing for that? Oricon cell. Some nanospores. Argon crystals. So we know we're going to have to do some farming in the void for argon crystals for that. That's okay. We're still making tremendously great progress here. So we're just going to check for one more. Let's see. We did Tile Regor yesterday. That was the only boss on Jupiter. Let me double check Saturn. Saturn was Tile Regor, right? Tethys? Yep, no reason to do that. That's an invasion. That's a defection. That's a capture. Survival. Exterminate. Yep, so we don't need to mess with Saturn. What about Uranus? Uranus. Titania.
Very excited now.
No.
Anticipation.
Tile Regor I haven't
Must be
farmed
feeling
yet.
Guilty. Need to atone. I'll oblige.
So,
Gavel ring.
you know what?
justice
I think I will
forbidden
still stick with
in
Nekros. Yeah, we're
scum.
going to keep this exactly as is. That's got a ways to go. Let's go Titania. Now, it's possible that this drops the parts for the Titania frame. I have no idea. Obviously, I already have it. But I've only done this boss fight once. Okay, we've already got somebody pretty far forward, so let's just go catch up to him.
Stay focused. There's a heavy approaching.
Gonna pull this ocean down on us if I have to. This is for the tube men.
Let's see, and he normally runs off.
It's hammer time!
He is a super annoying boss just because he disappears. It's not that he's hard,
Nowhere left to hide.
it's his constant disappearing.
Come for a fight? Oh, should have dressed for a funeral.
Just like to pop back and forth in this chamber. Nice. Nice work.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
Pretty quick run. Yeah, that's way quicker with a group. Equinox Day Aspect Blueprint. I have no idea what that is. Got some plastids out of it. So maybe he doesn't drop a frame. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Okay, guys, so I just checked over here, and that weird thing that it dropped, yeah, that reminded me there was a weird named frame. So Equinox appears to be, or at least on the surface, maybe it's called Equinox Day. Maybe that's the full name of it. But it does appear that it drops something. So maybe that is farmable. Because I have a systems. If I hover over here, it says I need the chassis, the neuroptics, and the systems. And it says aspect. So maybe this isn't a frame per se. Maybe it is. But we've got systems, so I guess we got to go for neuroptics and chassis. So yeah, we're going to stick with Tile Regor and run it a few more times. We need the systems and the chassis.
Look at you.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Neuroptics? I think I already had neuroptics and I need systems and chassis. I already forgot, so I'm going to look again before I run it again. Wait, no. I needed systems and neuroptics. I already had the chassis. We'll look at it again. There's so many parts that I'm popping as of late, it's hard to keep them all straight. Let's just check it one more time. You know what? I know I don't have them all, so I may as well just say yes. But let's just take a quick peek. Systems, neuroptics, yeah, we just need the chassis. It's perfect. Another quick one.
Let's get out of here.
The aspect, yep, we've already got that. But hey, we're getting some plastids while we're doing this too. Nah, they're not.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Night aspect. So maybe there's a day and a night? Wow, this may be one that you have to like farm a lot to get all the parts. I haven't seen that yet. That's crazy. Yep, perfect.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Day neuroptics, I think I already had that. I think I needed systems. It's tough to say. I think what I'm going to do is, I have been recording for quite a long time now. I'm going to cut here so we know where we're going to be picking up. I'm probably going to start the next video by continuing my Tile Regor farm. I'm going to say leave the squad. I'm going to let them pick up an extra because I want to take stock of exactly where I stand. Equinox. Day neuroptics, day aspect, day systems. So I need the day chassis. And I have an Equinox night aspect. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It seems like it's the most interesting one like that. I definitely think it's going to be worth putting in the time to farm. And yeah, that's a pretty fun fight anyway. Much faster with the group, obviously, as with everything in the game. But yeah, that's where we're going to pause. So when we jump in next time, we're going to instead of starting with the Plague Star event, we're going to be starting with resuming our farming on Neptune tile Regor for these Equinox parts. I'm very interested to see what these are about. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, let's just look and see what's required for these parts anyway. Or I can sell. Nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy there. Or can sell plus the parts. So yeah, looks pretty straightforward. Frost. That's one of the frames. Just like Gera, that I wish that I could use the most. I don't have the things that I need for this, so I have to figure out where in the world this stuff drops. I'll eventually get it as I continue playing, but until I figure it out, no such luck for that one. Frost, I don't even know where I got this. So, you know, it is what it is. I have a Prime chassis. I have a few Prime chassis, but a few Prime parts, but I don't have complete sets. So I'll get there eventually as well. But nonetheless, guys, still tons to go after. Still tons of parts we need to resume our crafting and testing. But that is going to do it for today. Relatively straightforward. We did some Plague Star, and we did some boss fight farms for some parts. And that's exactly where we're going to pick up in the next one. Regardless, guys, that's going to do it. As always, I appreciate you checking in, and we will catch ya on the next one.